What's up, guys? We're here at 2025 Natural Olympia. We just finished up with the athletes meeting, so we're probably going to be starting in like 20-ish minutes. I'm in pro men's physique, so we won't be going on till later in the day because we're like at the very end, so probably like 4 to 6 p.m. Right now it is, 8:34. So we got a long day ahead of us, but I'm super stoked to be on stage. The biggest thing at this point is just where your body's holding water, and you want to make sure that you're holding water in the muscle, not in the skin. Otherwise, you'll start to blur and, start looking at like water, how much carbs you're taking in, salt. But today I've got 50 grams carbs, 25 protein, and then 5 to 10 fat. That's very, very low. The whole point is we want to come in, eat very minimally to make sure I'm not like getting bloated or anything like that. And then this thing that my coach does, which is kind of interesting. We have a burger probably 2 to 3 hours before stage time. So right now it's 10:57. My orders are to order a burger at noon, and then I'll probably be on stage at like 4 to 6. But right now, I haven't really eaten anything today other than one rice cake and a coffee. So we've got to get a little bit more carbs in, otherwise I'm going to start to flatten out. I do feel like I'm looking pretty good, like overall, holding the holding conditioning really well. So eating a little bit less has definitely helped. Today we're keeping carbs to pretty much just rice cakes and rice. We have everything prepped. We got a whole bunch of rice. Probably won't use all of this, but I'm gonna do like a half of one of these bags. Each bag of rice is about 30 grams of carbs. And then we'll do like a half bag of chicken as well. So these are 4 ounces of chicken. So we're gonna do about 2 ounces. And that should get us where we need to be for now until we do the burger, because we'll do the burger probably in like 2 to 3 hours. The biggest thing now is just making sure we're avoiding any bloating, and so you have to be really careful with it. These are foods that like I've been eating throughout my entire prep, so we know that it's not gonna bloat me or anything. My carbs have been so low. It's crazy to think half this bag of rice is more carbs than I've had for a long time. Yeah, I was at 25 grams carbs a day. So we basically weren't even adding any carbs in. It was mainly just like chicken, egg whites, and veggies. This one's been a little bit worse than most, just because I know it's going to be such a competitive show. Also, Olympia's a 3-day event before. Whenever there's a big buildup, it's kind of like a mixture of the anxiety from knowing you're going to be on stage, the hunger. That's like the biggest thing, is just learning how to mitigate that stress. Because if you allow yourself to get super stressed, your body will retain water and stuff. So I try to keep my head out of it as much as possible. But like, I won't even try my stage shorts on until I go on stage, until I'm ready to go. But most guys are like doing their progress photos and checking their physique every hour and stuff. And I do the bare minimum of like what my coach wants me to do, just so that I can keep him updated, just so that I don't overthink it too much. I love anything pumpkin, so that's why I got these Pop-Tarts, pumpkin pie Pop-Tarts. The first of like many pumpkin things that I have. I love my coffee. That's what gets me through the day. And I can make that like pretty low carb. Yeah, other than that, like everything's just up to my coach. So I follow everything he says to a T no matter what. And that's one thing that I've had to let happen, because I've been to shows before where I didn't follow it perfectly, and then you don't get the placing you want, and it's just not super fun. So I try to remind myself, when you go 95% of the way, it's not fun. You know what I mean? So you might as well do it 100. On like the supplement side of things, I like melatonin gummies, or like, sleep aids to try and help you sleep. Because once you get super depleted, the physical cortisol that starts to happen, like your body literally won't let you sleep anymore, because you're in like starvation mode and you're like hyper alert. Like your body will just hold on to water like crazy if you aren't like aware of it. Anything you can do to maintain sleep over that last week, very, very important. Luckily, my body's kind of gotten used to it, but it still gets me. So that's like one of my big non-negotiables. You can't place too much emphasis on the way that you look, because that's going to change from, show day to off season. And I know that there's a lot of guys that struggle with that. Like we deal with that with a lot of our guys. They call it like post-show depression. Because it's like you place so much of your identity on like being a bodybuilder and stuff. But the reality is like dude, once the show's over, it's like you still have life. You know, there's still other things and things you need to chase. And so yeah, that's like one of the things that I try to emphasize. Most bodybuilders go into shows thinking they have to sacrifice everything to win. And that's like the worst mindset to have, because if you go to a show and your marriage sucks and your business sucks and like every other area of your life has slipped, then what's there to go home to? At Sovereign Lifestyle, one of our main points that we try to get across is like, it's everything all at once. And it sounds overwhelming, but it's actually not. Because if you just go at it with the mindset of like, I'm going to make sure that I implement the systems to have a better marriage, to have a bigger business, to show up my best, let people help you with that, then you can do it all. Sovereign Lifestyle's grown 3x over the last year, while me and Blake, our main guys, have been on prep. You know, and we've been around the world competing, winning shows, like nothing slips. I'm on prep this month, so my business is gonna like take a hit. It's like, who said that? That's a limiting belief that you have to let things slip, you know? So anyways, that got very deep. This is our backstage pump up stuff. Like I said, we'll probably have the burger like 2 to 3 hours before stage time, just to give it time to like digest and stuff. Then what we do is, coming up on about like 30 minutes to an hour out, we have our backstage pump up stuff. And this is like quick sugars that we want to digest and hit our system really quickly, because then they'll kind of shock the body, but also be shuttled into the muscle really fast. So the way that my coach has me do this is we do Pop-Tarts, but we do like 1 Pop-Tart and just very slow. And then right before, like 15 to 30 minutes out, I'll have a couple Sour Patch Kids. I don't know if there's anything scientific about why, other than the quick sugars. I have heard stuff about like the sour, but yeah, so we'll do a few of those, sip a little bit of water, and then we'll be on stage. And then these ones are just for fun. I just wanted pumpkin pie Pop-Tarts, so we're gonna do those as well. It's crazy for your first year. I just do 1 normally, but I think I'm gonna try and come back and hit Olympia every year until I can pull off something. Where's EJ at? I need to text EJ and just be like, come be our bodyguard. We're door dashing Pink Box so that it's here when we get off stage. I'm gonna have EJ go grab it.
I can now eat donuts.
Okay, EJ, what do you want? Ooh, dude, I was just ordering them. Dubai chocolate, fudge and love you. There's a PB&J one. Bro, this is gonna be so bad. Hold on, we gotta get tres leches. Okay, got you. I'm putting in my donut order for after the show.
Nah, I thought you had one, the review that you made.
Oh, the video? No, those are just snacks, dude. I gotta get donuts too.
It's been at 25, 50 grams for a long time. Man,
it's been 11 months, dude.
Finish strong. Finish strong first.
Yeah.
Finish strong.
Oh, these won't even be here by the time I'm on stage, so we'll be good.
You did the same thing that you did last time when you ate a whole burger?
Yeah.
Just now?
Yeah, like probably an hour ago. Still got like probably an hour, hour and a half till men's physique is up. 4:42, so we got a minute. This is where all the magic happens right now. It starts to get fun. Chowing on a few of these to get a pump, and then we're gonna get touched up and we're on stage here in probably like 30 minutes.
Yeah, dude, you're looking super pumped.
It's okay, guys. We're just final moments of the show. I'll give you guys all. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, guys. We're just final moments. Just show off.
That's gonna get your attention. Yes, there you go.
Yeah, we've already been
Oh,
kind of picking them down. So, yeah, we had a Dubai chocolate, pumpkin cheesecake, cinnamon roll, Samoa, the maple bacon. I don't even know what that one is. But yeah, we got all of them, man. We've been going hard, so